Hi everybody, welcome back. This next movie review, I'm actually doing a review of a slightly older movie than the last one, and amazingly enough, this one's on DVD. Like I mentioned about Dead Man, I just happened to check that out from the library, and I could only find it on VHS there, so, I, of course, couldn't get it in any other format, and it was poo-poo. Well, in this movie, I'm doing Steel Magnolias. This is a great movie. It's about friendship and everything. It is kind of sad, but it does talk about type 1 diabetes. With type 1 diabetes, I know somebody who's very near and dear to my heart who has it, and you have to be very careful with it. Although, unlike in this movie, you might not die from having kids if you have diabetes, but you have to be, from what I understand, extremely careful when you go to have kids. If you're a girl and you have type 1 diabetes, I mean, they have to watch you close. And what it is this movie's based on the guy that wrote the screenplay that the play and the paper is based on, Robert Hartling's sister, Susan Hartling Robinson, who died from diabetic-related issues. In this movie, one of my favorite lines is, the person didn't want to know if they couldn't decide if they wanted to wind their butt or scratch their watch. I say that to my husband all the time, and he gets mad at me. This is the movie that it's from. Drives him crazy. I do highly recommend watching this movie. But, like I've said in a few of the other movies, this is a real tearjerker. You might want to, seriously, if you're going to watch this movie, grab a box of Klennexes, because you're going to, want them, because it will make you cry. And in this movie, I can actually tell you who played what character. Sally Field is in this movie as Malin Eatonton, Shelby's mom. Shelby Eatonton Latry is played by Julia Roberts, of course. Dolly Parton is in this movie, like I mentioned before. She plays Truvy, the owner of the local beauty parlor. And she's got a husband and son in this movie. And Truvy Jones's character would like nothing better than for her husband, Spud, to do something romantic for her. Shirley MacLaine is in this movie as Louisa Weezer Boteru, who is a grouch, but she's a good lady who's got a dog named Rhett, who's a Saint Bernard and just most dysfunctional dog I think I've ever seen. Excuse me. Daryl Hannah plays Annelle Dupuis de Soto. I absolutely love Daryl in this movie. She is so good in this movie. I do recommend it to watch just for her, nothing else. And then there's Olympia Dukakis, who plays Clary Belcher, who's Weezer's friend. And Clary and Louisa go round and round and twist, being smart aleck with each other. Tom Skerritt's in this movie as Drum Eatonton, as Shelby's dad and Malin's husband. Sam Shepard plays Spud Jones, Truvy's husband, and he's the dad of their son Louie. Then there's Dylan McDermott plays Jackson Latry. I remember Dylan McDermott from the law shows that he used to do. Then there's Kevin J. O'Connor, who plays Sammy DeSoto, Annelle's husband, Sammy and Annelle meet at Shelby's wedding, and they then fall in love and have a child, which they name after Shelby. Then there's Bill McCutcheon, who plays Owen Jenkins, who's Weezer's former boyfriend. He goes back to Louisiana from Ohio and gets reintroduced to Weezer by Shelby. Then there's Ann Edgeworth, who plays Aunt Fern, who is Jackson's aunt, Shelby's husband. Aunt Fern's the one that makes that god-awful armadillo cake. I actually know somebody in real life who does make an armadillo cake. I've never seen the woman make it, but if I ever see it, I swear to you, I'll probably take pictures. Then there's Noel Johnson, who plays Tommy Eaton, who's the son of Drum and Malin and one of Shelby's two brothers, the other one being Jonathan Eaton. Jonathan Ward plays Jonathan Eaton. Jonathan and Tommy Eaton Shelby's car when she gets married to her husband with condoms. Then there's Bibi Besh, who plays Belle Marmillion, who's a local rich woman that works at the same place where Melinda does, and is the mother of Marshall and Nancy Beth Marmillion. Bibi isn't liked by Truvy because, or Belle does her own hair, and Belle gets shocked when her son Marshall comes out as gay. And then there's Janine Turner, who plays Nancy Beth, and she ends up being Miss Christmas Beauty Pageant winner. And this movie, actually, I mean, I do highly, highly recommend it. So if you want to watch, like I said, a good movie, but it is a bit of a tearjerker, you know which one to get. It's Still Magnolias. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.